Welcome to On The Go, where Irene and I will show you how to make 2 simple dishes in under 22 minutes. And each episode has been specially themed.
On this episode, I'm going to teach you how to make 2 simple dishes that will not only fill your stomach, but also make you lose weight too.
Suddenly, post-workout meals are that much easier.
But what about the workout?
Life is busy. We all want to cook food that's super fast and super fresh, and we are going to show you how.
This is healthy fast food that the whole family would love. And here's the best bit. Anyone can make these dishes on the go.
Hi, I'm Kelly Latimer, a sports presenter and a fitness enthusiast. I'm the young wife with a hectic schedule doing everything she can to eat right and stay in shape. It's not easy, so I'm here to learn from the best. Chef Irene.
I'm Irene, I'm a wife, I'm a mom, and also known as the singing chef. I love to cook simple and healthy dishes for my family and friends.
Irene and I have very different lives, but we have 2 things in common. We love food and we love to stay fit, because life's always better on the go.
Kelly, welcome to my kitchen.
Thank you very much. I know it's a very sacred place to be. Now today, Irene and I are going to be showing you how to cook 2 dishes in under 22 minutes, but I don't think it's possible.
I'll show you that cooking on the go is possible.
Well, that sounds like a good idea to me.
It's not that difficult to do. All you need to do is to spend some time in the kitchen and cook with lots of love.
You make it sound so simple.
It is simple. Come, Kelly, I'm going to get you back into the kitchen, and I'm going to show you how to cook 2 simple dishes that will help you in your post-workout.
We're going to get fit on the go. Let's go. 1 and 2 and... Today's first dish is a creamy curry seafood and potato bake and herbed rice that's bursting with flavor and full of protein.
So, Kelly, are you ready to start cooking?
Yes, chef.
Producer, start the clock.
Okay, what do you want me to do first, chef?
Can you just slice the potatoes and saute into the pans until golden brown while I slice the pumpkin?
Okie dokie. Now, just going to quickly do a few more of these, and then we need to heat up this pan.
Ready up the pan. 1, 2, 3.
Very nice. A little bit of olive oil in there.
Can you give me some olive oil?
Yes, chef. There we go. And the potatoes. So mine start frying, and you've got some garlic going in there, yeah?
Yes.
Followed by onions.
And
aubergines or brinjal, depending where you're from. And some gorgeous bright red pumpkin. I love pumpkin.
You love pumpkin?
I love pumpkin.
It adds a sweetness into this dish. And last but not least, curry leaves.
Very nice. What are they doing in this dish?
This dish, the curry leaves, gives a very intense flavor into this dish. And it has very good health element as well.
Wow. Now, what's the inspiration behind this dish?
I love Italian cooking.
Who doesn't?
And I love lasagnas. And this is the Asian way of cooking lasagna. So what I did was I replaced the pasta sheet with sliced potatoes, the one that you are frying.
Nice. Now that's actually a very wise decision as well.
And you know, Kelly, I heard that you have lots of information about nutrients and good facts about them. So I decided to make you my human Google.
Well, I try, okay? But let's talk about the potatoes first.
Yeah, they're always underrated.
Yes, they are. Yeah, a lot of people think that they're a bad carbohydrate. They think that they should stay away from them. But when you look at other types of carbohydrates, like your breads and your pastas, they're not whole foods. They've already been processed. So potatoes are actually really good for you if you need a carbohydrate to boost your energy, especially if you've just done a workout.
All right, next I'm going to add in the seafood. I have green mussels, and I also have prawns. These are pre-peeled prawns that you can actually buy from the supermarket, because, you know, if you don't have time, this makes cooking so much faster. And then I'm going to add in the fish.
All right, so my husband's allergic to prawns. What can he do?
Does he like scallops?
Oh, he loves scallops.
Just throw in the scallop and it'll be so wonderful.
Oh, okay.
You know, cooking is all about feeling it, you know? You don't really have to follow the recipe in detail, but you just have to feel it, and that's what I love about cooking.
All right, what else are you putting in there?
I'm gonna add in the creamy curry sauce.
Oh, that looks delicious.
Wonderful, right? And I'm gonna put in a little bit of pre-made seafood stock.
Now, you said it's pre-made, so it's not store-bought?
It's not store-bought.
You made it yourself?
Yes, I made it myself. You could just use like prawn skin or fish bones and put a bit of carrots, lots of onions, and that's it. And you can actually store it into your freezer and eat it fresh.
I never realized it was that easy to make stock.
It is very simple. Now, Kelly, since you are my Google, can you tell me more about seafood?
Okay, so seafood's great because you've got lots of protein in it. If you look at what you've got in there, you've got fish, you've got mussels, you've got prawns. Prawns are great, low in calorie, but fish also has good content of omega-3, which is essential for your brain development as well.
Beautiful, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to add in some salt, pepper, and mirin.
Mirin. What's mirin exactly?
It's actually a wine, a Japanese wine, a rice wine. It gives the meal a little sweetness in it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
You can already smell like the seafood, but it's not overpowering, is it?
It's not overpowering, but you need to add on one more ingredient, and that is the lime.
Ah, what's the lime for?
The lime is for you to take away the heaviness in this dish.
While you're at it.
Wow. You're doing very good, you know, Kelly.
Multitasking.
And you said you can't cook.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to add in a little bit of lime.
Okay,
And
there you
then
go.
I'm going to just stir it and let it cook for a while. Just increasing the heat a little bit.
Now my potatoes are almost done. They're getting a gorgeous golden brown color, and they're starting to
Beautiful.
sing.
Yes.
Like a singing chef.
They are going to call you.
They're gonna call to me. They're
People
gonna
ask
tell
me-
me when they're ready.
Yes, and people ask me, how do you know your food is ready? They're going to call you. So the potatoes are calling you now. It's about
think
to be laying
yes.
into the dish.
Yes, I think so.
So would you like to help me a little bit onto
Sure.
the curry so that I can just lay the potatoes?
Okay, so I'll turn off the heat on that, and then I'll get to stirring this. How will I know when this is done?
When you see the bubbles all popping up.
I can't wait to try this. You can actually start to smell the curry as well, and the aroma comes through.
Okay, this is the
So-
first layer of potatoes.
That's the first layer.
Yeah, and I need you to help me to bring the curry over here.
Lay it down. Oh goodness me, this is heavy.
This is heavy, right?
It's all about getting fit, right?
Maybe you can help me with the potatoes and using the
Okay.
tongs and...
Oh, use the tongs and pop it out?
Yes.
I believe our producer is now yelling at us and telling us we're 8 minutes in, which means we've got 14 minutes to go, which sort of worries me slightly because, you know, I still don't think we can get this done.
I know we have a little time more to go, but you know what? I've got it under control.
Oh, it's so
Everything is
easy.
fine.
I love how she's so calm and collected about all this, whereas I'm the one that's panicking and worrying.
Okay. I'm gonna add in some cheese, and this is triple cheese.
Wow. Okay, so what cheeses do we have here? What's this one?
We have mozzarella. So I told you it's an Italian dish, right?
It
and
is.
then I have cheddar cheese.
Nice. A nice red Leicester cheddar. They're always very flavoursome. A little bit stronger than your regular cheddars.
And then you top it up with a little bit of tomatoes. So
Okay.
you dress it up pretty well. And then you add on top of it the Parmesan cheese that will give a really crunchy and brown color in this dish.
So we're still on the clock. Irene, are you ready yet?
Yes, I'm ready, and I'm going to put it into the oven at 200 degrees Celsius until it's golden brown.
Welcome back to On The Go. Before the break, Irene showed us how to make our first dish, the creamy curry seafood potato bake. And here are some of the key ingredients used in making the dish. Get ready your pen and paper, here we go.
Aubergine, brinjal, eggplant. So many different names, but they're all the same vegetable. This glossy deep purple beauty is prized for its silky texture and unique taste. It contains lots of vitamins and antioxidants that are great for treating inflammation, skin diseases and rheumatism. And not to mention, a very good source of dietary fiber too. Pumpkin is super low in calories. This luminous orange fruit contains a host of essential vitamins and minerals, and guess what? You can even eat the seeds. A secret ingredient that I'm happy to share, curry sauce. High-quality pre-cooked sauces like this one are so handy to have in the pantry and add taste and texture to all kinds of dishes. Today, we're using a beautiful creamy curry pasta sauce to add another layer of depth and flavour to our luscious seafood bake.
Now to finish our first scrumptious dish, Irene will show us how to make the buttery herbed rice to complement the tantalizingly creamy curry seafood potato bake. This is a comfort food classic that will have everyone asking for more.
And to cook my herb rice, I'm going to chop up some fresh coriander. And Kelly, what is there in this coriander?
Well, coriander is a funny one. It's got a lot of different names that people are unsure about. Sometimes you look in a recipe book and it says cilantro or maybe Chinese parsley. But actually, they're exactly the same thing. It's all just coriander. So it's great for adding into dishes for flavor. It's a great garnish, but it also has some really good anti-inflammatory properties as well.
Okay, and now I'm going to start heating up the pan. And I'm going to add in some olive oil.
Okay. And you're going to be putting in, what, organic butter?
Yes, organic butter.
Okay, then once that melts, you're going to be chucking in some shallots, not onions, shallots. And then we've also got some garlic over on the side here.
As the garlic, give a good taste.
And then finally, the coriander thrown into the mix there.
Yes, give a good stir. I would like you to take out some of the day-old rice from the rice cooker.
That's great that I can finally start using my overcooked rice. I always cook too much. It's so difficult to just portion out 2 people's worth of rice. So there you go.
Now this is a new way of changing the rice. It's quite a creative way of cooking. So I'm pouring the herb rice.
Okay.
The rice into the herbs and the butter and give a good stir.
Now it's all starting to sizzle nicely. Is that because the rice is absorbing all the butter and everything?
Yes, it is. Next, I'm going to add in some salt and
Now you love putting in mirin.
So last but not least, I'm going to put in some fresh tomatoes. I don't want to overcook the tomatoes.
Yep.
So I'm just going to give a good stir.
The good thing about chucking in the tomatoes is that you get a nice rounded flavour as well. It's not all one colour.
So Kelly,
Yes.
how is your memory?
I'd say it's pretty good.
Okay, tell us all how to make this dish.
Right.
First, sauté sliced potatoes until golden brown in a pan. In another pot, sauté garlic, onions, eggplants and pumpkins. Then add in curry leaves and fry for a few minutes. Next, add in the seafood, green mussels, peeled prawns and sliced fish. Pour the creamy curry pasta sauce and seafood stock into the pot. Season with salt, pepper, mirin and lime juice. Stir it well and let the curry simmer in the pot. Layer the sautéed potatoes and the creamy seafood curry in a baking pan. Top it off with mozzarella, cheddar cheese, sliced tomatoes and a generous sprinkle of parmesan. Bake it in the oven at 200 degrees Celsius until golden brown. To make the herbed rice, heat up olive oil and butter in a pan. Sauté chopped shallots, garlic and coriander in the pan. Next, add in day-old rice and stir-fry. Season with salt and mirin. Lastly, add in chopped tomatoes. And voila, our first dish is ready to serve.
Coming up next, our second dish is the spiced matcha soy smoothie, which is fiery and icy, a sweet treat that you can whip up in seconds. This just might be your new secret weapon in the gym.
Welcome back to On The Go. Let's get cracking with our second yummy dish that will make you feel and look your very best.
A spiced matcha soya smoothie.
Wow, that's a mouthful.
Why didn't you say it?
I tell you what, let's just get to it.
You'll need a few key ingredients for the smoothie. First up, matcha green tea powder. I love the strong and earthy fragrance of this powerful green powder. One whiff transports me to the misty foothills of Japan. And of course, matcha has a host of health benefits. I reckon that cayenne pepper is the unsung hero of the spice world, and I'm very happy to reveal that it's today's secret ingredient. Did you know that the properties of cayenne actually burn fat while you're eating? Aloe vera, silky in texture and subtle in flavor, this beautiful green liquid has miracle qualities that have been credited with healing everything from burns to heartburn.
Now, before we get to making our next dish, I'm going to have to tell you guys a little bit of a story. Irene, please don't kill me for saying this, but I have to tell you it's too good not to share.
Are you telling this on TV?
Yes, I am. I know your husband doesn't know, but he will now. Anyway, so what happened was, during the rehearsals, when Irene was showing me how to make this smoothie and everything, she was so engrossed in what she was doing and making sure that it was perfect that she forgot to put the lid on the blender tightly. What happened when she turned it on? It went everywhere. It was like a volcano. And our poor director had to spend the entire afternoon cleaning up the kitchen. Poor thing.
It was so embarrassing.
But it was really funny. Anyway, moral of the kid's story, always make sure that your blender lid is on tightly before you push that button.
And when you put the lid on, this drink is going to be easy to make.
Irene, why exactly are we making this dish anyway?
This is a healthy drink on the go. And I've added a little pinch of cayenne pepper in it. So Miss Google, can you tell us more about the cayenne pepper?
Now, cayenne pepper is great, right? I mean, it adds that little bit of zing, a bit of a punch to whatever you add it to, but it also has great thermogenic properties. Now, this means that when you consume it, it raises the temperature of your body, meaning that you're burning calories whilst you're on the go. Now, we've also got this great ingredient down here, Greek yogurt. So it's not like it's low-fat alternatives that has lots of preservatives or additives in it. It's a great whole ingredient, and I'm guessing we're going to be using it in our smoothie?
Yes, we're going to use it in a smoothie, and here to start it off, I'm going to add in some matcha green tea. Next, I'm going to add in soy milk, and then some raw honey, just to give the sweetness in it. And I'm going to add in your Greek yogurt.
I like Greek yogurt. It's a really nice tangy taste as well, so it adds a little bit of a zing.
I'm going to add in the lemon.
Now, the lemon, I suppose, is going to add a really zesty flavour. Considering that we've got some dairy in there, it'll take the edge off it a little bit and leave it a really refreshing drink.
Next, I'm going to add in the cayenne pepper.
Now, you don't want too much, right?
Yes, not too much of it. And the ice.
Oh, yes. There you go, chef.
Okay, some ice. Okay, last but not least, we don't forget to put on the lid.
Make sure it's tight, and in my opinion, that's probably the most important step. All right, so a quick time check. We are down 20 minutes, which means we've just got a couple left to put the finishing touches on our final fit food on the go.
So Kelly, while I get into my zone, recap the recipe.
Yes, chef.
Making this delicious fitness-making smoothie couldn't be simpler. Here's what you need. Put a level tablespoon of strong-flavored matcha green tea powder in the blender. Add in half a cup of chilled soy milk. Next, add in a tablespoon of raw honey. Add in the Greek yogurt and juice half a lemon into it. A pinch of fiery cayenne pepper to help burn off the fat. Add in some ice cubes and remember to close the lid on the blender tightly. Turn on the blender and blend them until it's all well mixed.
In the next segment, we put the finishing touches to our delicious and healthy spiced matcha soy smoothie. After which, we put today's on-the-go dishes to the taste test. That's next.
Irene, I'm absolutely famished. Can we please start the taste test now?
Not yet, Kelly. I still have one secret ingredient in this drink.
What's that?
Aloe vera.
Aloe vera. Sweet, crunchy. I guess it would add quite a bit of zing to this smoothie, and it would make it really refreshing as well, especially when it's chilled, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, like that, we're ready to take our 2 fit food on-the-go dishes to the taste test.
That's right, it's time to savor our creamy curry seafood and potato bake and herbed rice, served with a mouth-watering spiced matcha soy smoothie. 2 delicious and nutritious dishes, easily prepared and ready in 22 minutes. So let's taste.
There we
What
go.
are you doing, Kelly?
Seafood lunges, right? I mean, we said this was a post-workout meal, no?
No, we are supposed to have lunch, not lunches.
Oh, well, it was fun. Anyway, okay, let's get to it. Do you want to serve up this one and I'll get you some rice?
Yes, I will serve up.
Smells delicious. You can really see the butter in the rice, and
Have
it gives it a
some
nice
seafood.
colour. Oh, thank you very much. Looks divine. Okay, let me give you some rice first.
Thank you.
There we go. Oh, a nice cold
Beautiful.
smoothie on the side. That is what I like. Mmm, lovely. The hot of the meal and the cold of the smoothie, fantastic. I love that combination.
And it's really easy to do and it's so versatile that anyone can cook these recipes.
Well, I'm surprised that we managed to do it in 22 minutes. I didn't think we could, but you managed to prove me wrong, Irene. And I have to say, that smoothie is absolutely amazing. The green tea, and you know what? The cayenne pepper that you put in there as well, that would make an awesome pre-workout smoothie. You know, the cayenne pepper with the thermogenic properties, you'll be boosting your metabolic rate and having a great workout in no time.
And I also added raw honey inside.
That's true. Okay, so the raw honey in here, it takes off the edge from the Greek yogurt, so it's not too sour, making it a little bit sweet, which I quite like. But what else is it good for?
Well, raw honey is good for me. I love to sing, and therefore I take raw honey all the time for my voice.
Ah, so you're putting it in here to help my voice as well. Are you saying I've got a sore throat?
No, but I'm gonna make you sing the next episode.
Cool, okay, I look forward to that. Anyway, we've got plenty more to come, I'm sure. But I'm gonna continue digging into this.
And so, Kelly, this is the first time that you're cooking in the kitchen, so how was it?
Well, it was, as I said, a lot of fun, but I think I've got a lot more to learn, so I can't wait to find out what we've got coming up in the next episode. That's all we've got time for today. So, from Irene and I, we'll see you again next time on The Go.
Next time, it's all about romance on the go. We're cooking 2 lovingly healthy and delicious dishes in 22 minutes. A wasabi breaded prawn tartine on brioche and a lemon cream fruit cocktail medley with phyllo layers. That's next time on The Go. For all of today's and every delicious and healthy recipe you see on The Go, check out the website listed below.